Hey guys, I hope you watched that because that right there is by this gentleman right here. Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, that was really amazing.
Thank you, Real.Cerise.
Yeah. How long have you been doing music for?
I've been doing music around 96.
96.
See, I'm an old school guy.
You're an old school guy, but you're not an old dude. So you've been in music from when you were a kid.
Yeah, maybe it's around 15 years. 13 years I came in the hip hop music, in the hip hop culture. Because I'm starting like a graffiti writer.
Graffiti on the walls.
I started as a graffiti writer, and then I would go with some friends, and then they show me the whole culture. So and then I hug all the culture, and then I'm here still.
So you guys I see sometimes graffiti around on some of the streets. It's beautiful graffiti. I love graffiti.
Yep.
Downtown Toronto, where I'm from, graffiti was like art. Like very much art. So how were you introduced to graffiti?
Because I love the art.
Are you originally from Santo Domingo?
Santo Domingo.
The capital.
The capital.
All right. That's why I asked Santo Domingo, because that's the city.
Yeah.
Okay, so how were you introduced to it? Sorry for cutting you off.
So I start since a baby, just making some drawing, sketching, and all that stuff. And then I go to the art school, Bellas Artes. In Santo Domingo, still in the Zona Colonial, there is a beautiful place for the arts,
Okay.
So I take the illustrations.
Oh, that's pretty serious.
And then I go to the university, but in the university I pick the career of illustration too. So all the time I been swimming in the art.
Right, in the art. I love that.
Flowing in the art.
Yeah, exactly. Flowing, swimming, not treading water. Treading water is when you're going to drown, but you're not drowning, because this video right here, it really shows that you have did you do are those your lyrics?
Yeah.
You wrote everything?
Yeah, I wrote everything.
So did you produce it as well?
No. I prefer that talk with producer, because we can, in the hip hop culture we can be like Bugs Bunny, like a pitcher, catcher, first base. No.
Yes.
I prefer just to rap and write.
Right.
And the music. So I try to build a team around a song, to create that type of video or song or
Right. I love that, because sometimes people, they get into music and they can't get out of their head, and they can't hear that maybe this needs to be changed, that needs to be changed. But when they have a producer will say, that's not really sounding good right there. Right? How long did it take you in the studio? Right? I haven't heard that word for a while. Whack. I love it. How long did it take you to make that video and create that song?
Well, that video with the song, just around 2 weeks. Between the flow, we try to rehearsals the flow, and then the recording, and the video just take 1 night.
But you had to fly to America.
Yeah, I have to fly to New York. Yeah.
To New York.
Yeah.
Was it your first time in New York?
It was my first time in New York. Because it was my first time in New York. I was in Texas, Austin, and in some other states, but never been in New York. I was visiting my mom. That lived around 30 years or 35 years in New York. Okay. So I aproveché. How we say aprovechar?
You had the Oh, you had the opportunity.
The opportunity
Right.
because I was visiting my mom, and then okay, let's make the video.
Right.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in New York too.
You do? Okay, because
yeah.
I also noticed that you were in like a field. What was that?
That was in Chelsea, around
Wow.
Chelsea, around downtown. You know, all around
Like the strip.
around the river, the Hudson.
Okay, I'm Canadian, so I don't know.
Okay.
But I can tell
okay,
that's like
okay.
a big baseball field.
Yeah.
Did you have to rent that out?
No, we take it.
He's like, we
And the police was checking. Hey, what is doing right there? So,
Really?
yeah, let's go quickly.
Really? So
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
just went in, you took
Yeah,
the film,
and
bam,
then we
back
go.
out. Oh wow, I love that. You
That's
believe
rough.
in your art?
Yeah.
Now, do you have an album right now, or is this a
No, I have 5 albums.
five albums?
5 albums.
Wow.
And that was a single that's called Amil. It's part of my next EP that called Palpito.
Palpito. Palpitations.
It's like when the heart movement. The heart movement is palpito. In Espanol.
Palpitations. All
Yeah,
right.
palpitations. So
This is a new song coming out soon?
yeah.
Okay.
I have 5 songs on the way.
5 songs on the way. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. We try to,
Right. So Kashmir, is this your birth name?
No, it's not my birthday. It's not my birth name. It's the siglas, the first letters of my whole name.
So so K.
Kash. Is the first letter of my whole name. Like K is for Kelvin.
Okay.
A is for Antonio.
Okay.
S is for Santos. H is for Hernandez. Mir, M-I-R, is for you know how we say poetry, poeta. How we say poeta?
Yeah, a poet.
A poet.
A writer?
Yeah. The national poet of Dominican Republic called Pedro Mir.
Oh, I got
So
you.
I take his name because I love the poetry too. And the rap, when you are rapping, you are making gigs to a poetry, because we use a lot of verbs and word plays that work with similar. That is similar with the poetry, and so I take his name, merge with mine, so it's called Kashmir. So
wow.
some people told me that my name came for Kashmir from Led Zeppelin, the Zeppelin. That it is a big song from the rock and roll. It's the Led Zeppelin. So we don't thinking about the rock, just merging my name and Pedro Mir.
Okay, interesting. I don't know a lot of rock and roll myself. I was raised on rap. I was raised on R&B.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't really know a lot of Led Zeppelin or rock and roll. But I will say, Kashmir is actually a texture. Do you know cashmere?
Yeah.
Clothing.
Cashmere clothing.
Right.
Yeah,
So this is what I would think. That's what I was thinking. Cashmere. So it's your first. It's your first name, your 2 middle names, your last name, Cash, and then Mir is the poet.
The poet.
And I love that you did that too, because some of my favorite writers in rap are Tupac, Drake, and Eminem, because they are lyricists.
Yeah, they're lyricists.
They can just tell a story.
Yeah. But I have to give you some big storyteller like KRS-One.
KRS-One and Scott La Rock. And how do you know KRS-One?
I grew up in the hip hop culture.
That's amazing.
Black Top.
Yeah.
From the Roots,
right.
The Roots crew. It's a great lyricist. So I consume lyricism. I don't consume just moods musical. So I prefer I prefer to put my brain, like a gymnastic brain working,
Work it out
work
and
it
be
out.
able to come up with
Yeah,
something.
I prefer all the artists that wanna tell me something to be a better person, to talk about the social situation.
Yeah.
I use my rap as a tool.
Oh,
I use my rap as a tool to empower the young guys, to empower the women's, to empower the workers, and to respect my country and hold my think about the best Dominican Republic. So I try to use the rap as a tool, as a positive tool.
And you can tell that within your art, because as you are in the street, you look like you're very conscious.
I'm on consciousness.
Like very conscious.
I'm underground.
Right, underground. Yeah.
For sure. I'm not commercial guy, so I'm underground.
Right.
I'm consciousness, but I hope that my music goes to the commercial space.
Absolutely.
Because my message is to empower the people. And the music that is right now in the commercial place is to degrading. Is killing, degrading the young guys, degrading the women. I don't like that.
Right.
I respect that, but I don't like that.
Right.
I prefer to give the solutions.
Right. It's very interesting that you would say that, because in the Dominican culture, a lot of the music is not degrading women. A lot of the music from back in the day, bachata and everything, they're like, my amor,
broken heart, people. Broken heart.
Right? It's just like, come here, I love you, you're so beautiful, look how you look right now.
Yeah.
And it just makes a woman sound like a real flower.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that you would say that you want to bring the music up, bring the people up, let the youth hear that there's positive content out there, but still a cool dude.
You're still cool too. You're so
cool.
I like
right?
to dance. I like
You love to enjoy life.
Yeah, I enjoy my life.
Show.
Like living good.
Right? But also, even in the video, anyone watching the video, they can see that you are the type of guy that's cool.
Yeah.
You're really cool, and you have a lot of really good music here. So before we go, because we're going to wrap up and go to a commercial break, but I want you to tell the people where they can find you, because a lot of people are English speaking, and you know what? Don't worry about that. You can tell his English is really good. I'm pretty sure we have an English song coming out, maybe in the future sometime. I will do the backup vocals. I can sing,
Like a hype man.
I can sing.
Claro,
Did you know I can sing?
Ah, nice. Let's
I
go.
can sing. At last, my love.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to him. But give them all your information, where they can find you and where they can get this single.
They can find me on YouTube as Kashmir Jones Official. Kashmir Jones Official in YouTube. This is my channel. And Instagram and Facebook, we can find me like Kashmir.Jones. In Spanish, Kashmir.Jones. You can find me right there. And in Spotify, you can find me like Kashmir Jones. Just corrido.
I love that.
Kashmir Jones.
I love that. Now, I have 2 more questions.
Yeah.
Number 1, when is your next song getting released?
Maybe.
That's kind of tough to say sometimes.
No, it's maybe around July or August.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna shoot the video in Colombia.
In Colombia, gee, you're international.
Yeah, I shoot a video in Paris. So in Cannes, in France.
In Cannes?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can they find that on Kashmir Jones?
They can find it.
Okay, on YouTube. And his name was spelled right here on the screen here, guys.
The screen, claro.
But okay, so I do have another question as well.
No problem.
What is one of your best things that you love to do here in the Dominican Republic?
The best things. Wow,
There's a lot.
It's a big. But in the music way or
Any
in
way
the
that
life?
you. That's a good question. You're asking me now.
Because if it's in the music, so the best thing that I no, remember me please the question, sorry.
What do you like to do? The best thing you like to do in the Dominican Republic?
Okay, is living good.
You know what? I have to say the same. If someone asked me that question, I wouldn't even know how to. I wouldn't know.
I love the beach. I love my family. I love the food. So I left the city. Because I need to live my life. When you are working in the corporate world.
The corporate world
is tough.
Right.
So I prefer to live that way, and came here to living good.
Living good. And how long have you been here for?
Around 3 years.
All right.
3 years. I live in Cabarete. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, guys. You know what? This is a man that is doing it, and he is living good. I mean, you have your program director of a local television station, and you're a rap artist, you're a lyricist, you're a writer, and you're traveling the world. You're such a great influence on the young people here in the Dominican Republic. And of course, I love the Dominican Republic. And of course, we're running over time. Sorry, guys. But, I just want to say thank you for being a guest. I have one more question. The next time I have you on as a guest, will you do a little performance for us?
Yeah.
So maybe when your next hit is breaking.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So like July.
Maybe July.
All right, maybe July.
No, because I wanna bring the video to make a mix between the video and the show, to make
that would be pretty amazing. I would love that. So we're gonna stick them to it, guys. This is Cashmere Jones. We're gonna make sure that we have you on, and you can do a live performance. You'll be the first one doing a live performance on the show for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have to get some strobe lights and everything. But you're the program director.
Smoke.
We'll leave it up to you. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We got to have you come on again. You are wonderful. God bless you. Dios te bendiga.
Gracias.
Okay. De nada. You guys make sure you go on YouTube. Check him out. Cashmere Jones. All over the internet. He has all his social media. Make sure you check him out, please. Support him. Buy him on Spotify. Do people buy stuff on Spotify?
Yeah.
Buy him on Spotify and support him. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That was Cashmere Jones, and he is the program director, as I was saying. And guess what? I just really appreciate working with such professionals on the set of Living Good. If you would like to be a guest on Living Good, give me a shout, because I would love to have everyone hear what you're doing here in the Dominican Republic, whether you're visiting or living here. If you would like to advertise on Living Good, I can help you out. We offer a platform with 6 forms of social media advertising, plus a local television commercial. And you receive it all for just $200. You can open yourself up to a whole platform of international advertising. Oh, guys, I got to tell you, this is something that I love doing, and it has been taking off wonderfully, all because of you who watch. Thank you so much.